friends, and happy Wednesday. So last week you did a Write from the Heart video with me, and you got to do a free write. And we're going to continue doing a free write. So you'll see that that video is attached above this one. So if you're stuck or you don't remember what it means to write from the heart and what a free write means, then please go back and watch that video for some clarification. Today I want to take and I want to move it to a specific mini lesson. And in that mini lesson, what I mean is I want to very much focus on exactly one thing. I want to focus on what it means to make a really good sentence or story. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to write a few sentences together, but I need you to be very clear about what you're choosing to write. And I want to be very clear. When I'm asking you to write, I am not asking you for perfect spelling. I am not asking you for the perfect illustration or the perfect paragraph. I am asking you to use the skills that have already been taught to you to the best of your ability. So there are some words that you don't know how to spell. So sound them out using your finger stretching from 95% and give it your best guess. I promise you that if you are trying your very best, your teachers and myself will be able to understand what you're trying to say. One or two words that aren't spelled correctly are able to still be read clearly with a good passage, a good sentence, a good story. If everything you're writing is just multiple letters, those aren't sentences and we don't understand them. So I want to show you very clearly what it looks like when you're writing, okay? So that you can see exactly what sentences should look like, with capitals, finger spacing, and appropriate punctuation. So maybe a period, it might be a question mark, it might be an exclamation mark, either way. But we are able to read what you're writing and we're able to see the things that you find enjoyment out of, okay? So when you look at this, again, it's back to a free write. On Wednesdays, you get to write about anything you want to write about, okay? So I'm going to write about my pets today, okay? I'm going to write about my pet. Now, I have dogs and I have cats, but I'm going to write about a cat today. I'm going to write about a black cat, and this black cat's name is Midnight. And Midnight is a very naughty cat, okay? So ready? I have a cat named Midnight. My first sentence. Ready? Check it with me again. I have a cat named Midnight. So I have 7 words, right? So I'm going to come over and I'm going to start at the beginning of my page. I'm going to use a marker because I want you guys to see my words clearly. And you can see my dotted line is where things live in the middle. My red line is where things need to sit. And my black line is the top. So I'm going to start with I, and I'm writing upside down, friends, so I'm not in your way, have a, look at my finger spacing in between each word, black, ready? B-L-A-K, black, 4 sounds, B-L-A-K. And if you remember, we have our CK. And look, my K is also stopping at that blue line in the middle. So I have a black cat. K-at. 3 sounds. Then I need to come down to my next line. And my next line says named. N-A-M-D. So I again have 4 sounds. So I have N, A, M. I'm going to stop here. I heard the sound A right here. This made a long A sound. This made a long vowel A, which means it can't be by itself. So then I have to repull from my mind and remember my long vowel silent E words. So my A needs this E to say his name. Named. And so I'm going to add a D at the end. Named. And I have the word midnight because I'm telling you that's his name. So I'm going to sound it out. M-I-D. N-I-T. Right? M-I-D. N-I-T. Okay? I'm going to write it exactly like it's spelled, or sounded. I'm going to write it exactly like it sounded, even if it's not spelled right. And we're going to see how close you are to seeing the word correctly. So, I know it's a name, so it's going to get a capital. I-D. Make sure your letters are going the right way, friends. I-T. Period. I know that is not spelled correctly, but those are the sounds that you heard. So as you were drawing a picture or you were reading your sentence, your teachers and I, we can read this sentence. I have a black cat named Midnight. I have are all high frequency words, so you should be able to do them quickly and easily. Black is a high frequency word, as well as the rule CK we've already learned. Cat you can sound out, named you can sound out. So midnight is the only one that's off, but we can still read it. Okay, so I have a black cat named Midnight. I'm going to write one more sentence, and I'm going to keep talking about midnight because I'm in the same story, so I can't change to something else. So are you ready? She is a naughty cat. She is a naughty cat. So are you ready? She is a naughty cat. It's going to be a 5-word sentence. I'm going to start right here because I still have space. She, again, a high frequency word. So you should be able to write it quickly and carefully without needing to sound it out. She is, again, high frequency, a naughty. I'm going to sound it out. N-A-T-E. I hear 4 sounds. N-A-T-E. Naughty cat. Cat, I already finger stretched and sounded out, or I already knew in my head. So I'm going to look back at my passage, and I'm going to write the same sentence. Same word, I'm sorry. Period. I have a black cat named Midnight. She is a naughty cat. Again, not every word needs to be spelled correctly. It is okay to use your fingers and use your 95% skills and finger stretch and fill in a story on your own, even if not every word is spelled correctly. Now again, we want you to make sure you're spelling your high frequency words correctly. If it's a sound that we've taught you and you know already, I want you to try to use those correctly. I don't want to see one letter. And I don't want that to be what you guys say is a word. I want you to practice finger stretching those sounds, even if you have to do it 3 or 4 times. I want you to remember your capitals. Right here at the beginning of my sentence, I started with a capital. Right here, I had a period, so I started another sentence. Both of those sentences had to start with capitals. And I had to have a punctuation. Right here is my period that told you I was done talking with that sentence. And this sentence had its own period. And you can see every word, I can stick my fingers in between. And I have a full finger space. Don't smush your words together. It's not one word per line, but it's not everything on one line. Stories wrap and words go left to right, top to bottom, with finger spaces in between. All right, friends, I gave you 2 sentences. For your challenge today on your free write, I would like you to have 3 sentences. 3 sentences on the same topic. I was talking about midnight and my cat, so both of these sentences talk about my cat. I want you to pick your free write topic today. Write me 3 sentences, 3 really good sentences with capitals, finger space, and make sure you sound out every word to the best of your ability. And turn it into your teacher, friends. Good luck and have a great day.